Hey everybody, welcome to another action-packed edition of Jeff and Steph's Excellent Adventure. Today's topic is about life on the road with dogs. And as you all know, we travel with 4 dogs.
Full-time,
and a lot of the things concerning traveling with dogs haven't really been addressed on other YouTube videos we've seen over the course of a few years. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about that. And the number one thing before we hit the road was we stocked up on meds. So we went to the vet, had them all examined and checked out, made sure everything was good, made sure we had all their records for their shots, especially rabies. And we basically got a year's supply of medications so that we didn't have to worry about it, and we didn't have to try to seek out and find the meds we needed. And that was a huge thing for us to have the meds.
And we notified the vet that we would be traveling full-time for the year and out of the area. And they told us that we can call them with any needs or, do Zoom appointments if we need to, just to make sure the dogs were taken care of until they can have another exam with them.
Yeah. And we actually call this our traveling geriatric ward because we have 3 dogs that are 13 plus. And, you have to really keep an eye on these older dogs to make sure they're healthy. And one of the best things about traveling with these dogs was exercise. And in our sticks and bricks life, we basically just opened the back door. They went out in the fenced backyard. And they ran around a little bit, not a lot, but they went out and did their business and everything. Now, because we don't have a fence, we're forced to walk the dogs.
A lot.
So, we get the early morning call.
It's good for us and the dogs.
Yeah, it's good for everybody. So, not complaining, but the benefit of all this is the dogs are that much healthier.
Yeah, they've trimmed down a lot. Yeah, they've trimmed down a lot, and they sleep good all through the night because they're tired at the end of the day.
They have a little bit more spark to them, for sure. They're just much more happy. So one of the things we recommend is when you're traveling, when you get to your location or you know where you're going, Google ahead of time vets. Oh, and there's one there. Because with any pet, you never know when you're going to need a vet. And of course, it always happens at like 8 o'clock at night when all the vets are closed.
When you're not expecting it. So when you Google the vets, you can find a vet, but you can also Google a 24-hour animal hospital near you or someone that can see your dog after hours. And we have used these. And
a lot.
They've been so accommodating. Even the vets where we've been, they're able to get us in right away. If we tell them we're traveling full-time with our dogs, and we live in our RV, they are very accommodating, getting us in on appointments within an hour usually, or they tell us to come right away, come down, and they'll take care of us. And the appointments have been really fast, and the care they've given the dogs has just been amazing. We've been really pleased with getting service on the road.
And we've even had a Zoom appointment with a doctor because one of our little dogs here, this kid right here, he stepped on a bee and didn't think a lot about it, but he was limping. And Stephanie, with her great eyesight, I can't see anything. I can't even see the camera right now, but she managed to find that tiny little stinger, which was kind of embedded up inside his paw. And she pulled it out, and we thought, okay, we got the stinger, he should be fine now. but in fact he wasn't.
And then he started vomiting, and we looked it up, and it was a common side effect.
And he
of
was
the
shaking.
stings.
He was shaking.
Yeah, so we called the vet, and they gave us a Zoom appointment and recommended that we get some Benadryl for him and the dosage we needed for his weight, and we gave him a dose, and he was like a new dog.
And of course we didn't have Benadryl with us, so we're not vets obviously, or even vet technicians, but we're damn close. So of course we didn't have Benadryl, so I had to head off to the store to get some. Got it home, gave it to the dog, and wow, what an improvement.
Yeah.
And we had no idea, right? And obviously you don't just give your pet some medication, but if you're in a pinch and you can't get in touch with a vet, you know, just give them a little tiny dosage. And I think ours, for this size small dog, was like half of a human size. It was about half a tablet, and it took care of it almost immediately. It was impressive how quickly it worked.
We've also had an issue being in hot places this summer with the dogs, with the heat. And when we walk them, they're out in the heat. And we had a dog that got heat stroke, and he actually has seizures once in a while, and it put him into seizure. And we called a vet, and they told us to cool his paws and his head and put him in cool water, let him rest, and air conditioning. And the problem took care of itself, and you know, he was better within an hour or so once he cooled down. We also visited a...
Let me just add something to that too, and also it may not seem like it's that hot outside. It may not seem like, you know, it's a beautiful day, so you're just taking the dog for a walk, but every dog is different, and we all know our dog's behaviors and so forth. And that particular day was a little too warm, and especially with an older dog, we didn't really think about it, and we got him back inside, and he was having seizures and stuff, and we knew it was heat stroke. We were sure it was heat stroke, but I just want to add that.
Yeah, and we've had another issue with a couple dogs having loose stool, and we talked to a vet in Moab, which was awesome, and they told us, oh, they probably need to be dewormed. They might have gotten a parasite or something. And so we picked up dewormer, and again, that solved our problem for, you know, within a day they were better.
And again, the vet was extremely accommodating, and we weren't sure being out on the road, and that was part of our plan of getting a year's supply of meds, because we didn't know if something would come up. We couldn't get medications. We'd have to have a whole long consultation and get a vet full time, wherever location we were at. But it's not been a thing. We just, to our surprise and happiness, the vets have been great, and we've traveled in quite a few different states, and they've just been fantastic.
They have been. They are very accommodating, like I said again, and very nice with the dogs. We haven't had any bad experiences yet. And we've also had to take a dog to a farm vet, which was literally out in the country at a farm, and they treated horses and sheep and
Was
cows.
that Wyoming? Or?
Yeah, in Wyoming.
Yeah.
And our dog had a bladder infection, and just caused by stress or something that, you know.
Again, older dog.
Yeah, and they were able to put her on something, and she was all better. And it was like the follow-up they've given us at each vet. They'll text us or call us and ask how the animal's doing the next day. It's been a really good experience for us. We were really concerned about having the dogs on the road, but we haven't had any
Very
issues.
caring vets, you know, and typically vets are that type of person. They're very, you know, they love animals, and they're not like medical doctors for people. They're, you know, they really want to help you and help solve your problem, and we're so thankful for that, because our dogs are like our family. They're just like more children, more of our children. So we're very cognizant of keeping them healthy and happy.
And so we're happy to report everyone is happy and healthy, and they're doing good, and we believe they're truly having fun traveling. Their sense of exploration is awesome. They just go on their walks, and they're sniffing everything in all these new places, and they've trimmed down and gotten so much exercise. It's been awesome for them and us.
And it's been nice because when we're inside, the home always stays the same.
Yeah.
And
it's just a new yard.
When we get to a new place, you know, it's all new smells, and that's like Disneyland for dogs. They get to smell different things.
Same house, different yard.
Yeah, it's
that's
awesome.
It.
One other thing you got to look out for is, especially in the Southwest, we're finding what they call stickers or slivers.
Burrs.
Burrs. They're these little balls, and they have little spikes all over them. They look like a medieval torture device. And what happens is the dogs will step on them, and they firmly like to get embedded between their little pads on their feet. And most of the time, you'll notice a limping, and you'll say, "Come on," and they're limping. They
tell you right away. They're like, "Ow, something's wrong with my foot."
Yeah, but sometimes it's so happened that we've just been feeling the dog's feet and their bellies and so forth, and we found burrs. So sometimes they don't tell you. So our advice is, whenever you take the dogs out, pay particular attention they don't eat anything, which can lead to a parasite infection. But the thing with the burrs is, as soon as you get them inside, just feel their feet, their pads, and feel them really good all around the back and the front feet, and just, you know, pat them and check them out. Because sometimes they'll get one of those burrs and dogs don't complain, and you might not even know it's there. It's just an irritation to them. But it can turn into a big deal. It can turn into an infection, and off to the 24-hour vet again.
Yep.
So, something
and
to
my
consider.
last trick is canned pumpkin. Keep a can of pumpkin. If your dog is constipated, you can give them a tablespoon or two of canned pumpkin, and they will go to the bathroom within the hour. We have used this 2 or 3 times, and we had a neighbor next to us at a park who had a dog that hadn't gone to the bathroom.
Hi, Ron.
Hadn't gone number 2 in many, many days, and they were very concerned, and we told them about our pumpkin thing. They gave him pumpkin and had great results within a couple hours. So it works great.
And the good thing about the canned pumpkin is you only need a couple teaspoons or tablespoons. And then you get a loaf of pumpkin bread out of it after.
Yeah,
so
with the leftover, you can bake
it's a
bread.
win-win. Keep a couple cans with you. It works fantastic. Yeah. So again, we're not vets, and obviously we're not vet techs, but we do know a lot about dogs. Stephanie's had dogs her whole life, and I've learned a lot from her, and just having dogs over the years together, we've learned these things. And if you're ever in a pinch and you're not sure what to do, we might or might not have an answer for you.
Yeah,
so
let
if
us
you
know.
comment, get in touch with us, and maybe we can help you out if you're having trouble getting in touch with a vet that can help out. So
yeah, we'd love to help. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
And we're putting together, we have a dog montage we're putting together after this speaking part, so you guys can check out our cute babies, our fur babies.
So hope you guys are all doing good, and keep track of our videos, subscribe and comment and hit the like button and the notification, and we're dropping videos 3 a week, sometimes 4,
sometimes.
So you don't want to be left out of this fun action that we're bringing to your homes. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Take care.
Yeah, baby. So good.
Oh, so pretty. So pretty.
Boy, must be cold.
Cole, come on. Cole.
Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?
What are you doing? What are you doing? And then what happened? Oh, really? And what else did you do? Oh, my. Oh, that sounds exciting.
Gizmo, I know it's raining, but we gotta go outside, okay? You wanna go outside? Let's go outside. Uh-oh. Ow! 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 No problem.
That feels so good to get cleaned. Yeah. Feels so good to get all clean and pretty, huh? Yeah. Good boy. Hi. Hi. Hey, silly. Oh, you going back down again? Oh, rub, 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 rub. You look pretty, Ziggy. Oh. Pretty.
Whoa.
Oh my God. That's the adventure done.
Let's go. Let's go. Up.
It is bathroom detail at night with the dogs. Honey?
Can't see the light on. Okay. Now you can shine it at me if you want.
Hashtag headlamps are fun.
No.
You got the poop bags?
Ready when they are.